Okay, welcome everyone. I am the Great Mother Divine Goddess, the Empress Royale. Welcome, my divine beings, back to Invite the Truth's prophetic divine timing report. We are here to study the sun, the moon, the stars, the energies of today, the current energies in the present moment, in the now energy. Let's reflect on the energies that we are feeling right now. Some people should be feeling justified. A lot of people should be feeling, it should be a lot of romance in the air right now. For those on a positive tip, it should be a lot of romance in the air. But at the same time, we may be battling coming out of the energies of fighting for what we want. It's been challenges, it's been warfare against us being able to step into committed and reliable relationships with people that actually match our vibration. It's been a lot of judgment has been called when it comes to people trying to move in a direction that they want to go. So these are the energies that we have battled against. These are the energies that a lot of people have overcome. There's a lot of realization that has set in during this time. And as the Great Mother Divine Goddess, I am here to help reflect on those energies so that we help bridge the gap between the material and the spiritual world. Let us bridge that gap together. Why us? Why not us? Understand? Spiritual health is your wealth, and your mind is what makes you divine. So we want to stay clear-minded in the things that we do, the things that we say, the life that we live, the examples that we set for others to follow. So in understanding the planetaries, the planets, and where they're aligned and how they're aligned, and the energies we're dealing with today, as you look at the spread here, the sun is out on this deck, Virgo energy is out on this deck, Capricorn energy is out on this deck, summer, fall energies are out here. So far that I could see, it's a lot of action. It's a lot of action. Not too many swords. The only swords is of being tied to situations that are heartbreaking, tied to a situation that is heartbreaking, tied to a situation that was heartbreaking, where a situation where you always had to fight. They always take action to fight, but they don't take action to love. People are walking away from the fight, and they're walking away from the fight, and they're walking into a loving situation. This is love over here. But there's love and the understanding over here, but there's fight and stagnation over here. The fight is for this 10 of Pentacles and for this emotional fulfillment. It's 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. That's 10-10. That's a brand new beginning, because these are two positive cards and they're upright. So 10-10 is usually like an ending in a brand new beginning. Like one cycle is closing and another cycle is opening. 10 is also about your career, your reputation, your prestige. 10 is also about the things that you pray for, that you actually like get down on your knees and pray for. 10 is that moment before you cross that bridge into your victory. 10 is where you gain the understanding of why you're walking into victory. It's like you're wounded. Chiron Chiron meets you at that bridge. It's like the wounded warrior. The wounded warrior meets you at that bridge of choosing to walk away from what hurt you in the past, stepping into your victory and deciding to furthermore let the past go. Once you step into your victory, you have to let the past go and kind of take a moment to yourself and reflect, and then head into the direction where you want to be. So there should be like a pause in between where you were and where you're going, with this Temperance card being up here to help so that you balance out your emotions. We noticed that a lot of people have been benefiting from us, and we came to the reality that that doesn't help us balance out our emotions. We hide our face when we give too much, but that puts us in devil energy and makes us not want to fulfill our duties the way that we would from the heart. So people are taking a step back. You see, Hermit is in reverse. Hermit is upright over here when people are ready to fight. But the Hermit is reversed when people are ready to fulfill their emotions. So you're able to handle duties when you're able to step up to your duties to fight somebody off from like speaking to a person or working with a person or even being around a person. Like you're always ready to fight. Your duty to fight is always on hand, but your duties to love is always reversed when somebody needs love. Their duty when it comes to balancing out somebody's emotions, when it comes to recognizing how somebody feels, they're not on top of their duties. So the Sun card is out, and that represents better days. It's like even the children, the sun card is about Leo energy. It's about children. It's like things from the heart. Even the children are recognizing the devil energy, and they're even stepping away from that devil energy. The children are responding to the change, to the emotional change. Even the children need emotional balance. So even they are not fulfilling their duties to the relationship with the devil. This is the devil's card up here. They aren't, even the children have walked away from this devil energy. But the other side, the devil came out twice down here. After even the devil had to learn its lesson in this moment. Because since people reversed their duties to the devil had to ground himself. The devil card is an earthly element. The devil card is an earthly element. So even the devil had to ground himself. They realized that with this Two of Wands being at the top of the deck, that even the devil realized, man, I sabotage my own relationships. I know I be wanting to go towards a relationship that I need, but I'd rather be in defense about it. I'd rather go towards the relationship that's bad for me. Let me take a step back and work on what I truly believe. Let me work on doing what I truly believe in my heart that I should do. Because I act like I don't want this relationship when deep down I really know I do. And because I act like I don't want this relationship, that is why I do not receive it. The devil came to that understanding himself, or people in Capricorn energy, or people working with individuals who are in devil energy. They all came to that. The collective came to that realization. Because in the planetary realm, a few days ago, like a week or two ago, Scorpio right now is in the house of Capricorn, but Scorpio was just in the house of Aquarius, which was about victory. The Scorpio had a victory, but they had a victory with the wrong crowd. So now they took a step back and went back to work. They went to work on themselves. They went to work on their past career. They went back to, they took the lead and took a step back and gained understanding and grounded themselves. Now, see, the scorpionic energy of people backstabbing others, that grounded them. Because this is in the same, this energy is praying for forgiveness right now. Because they had that understanding that this is not how I should have gained this victory. By backstabbing others, by lying on others, by deceiving others. That's not how I wanted to gain my victory. I'd rather go back to work, rather I'm working on myself, rather I'm going back to the career I had before this victory came in, rather I'm going back to ground myself. I know where my flowers are. So let me go towards my flowers, because I know that going towards this collective, 11:01 was on the clock when I said that, but 11 is about victory. I know that working with this group is not my victory. Let me go back by myself and reflect on all the things that just happened. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is in the house of Pisces. Neptune is in its own house right now. So that means everybody who worked towards this victory in the wrong way, they're all going through mental anguish right now. They're all going through mental problems right now. Because those who worked towards a victory and lied about it, they're all shedding tears right now. They're all in their head. They're all reflecting on the things, the trauma and the deaths that they caused because of this victory. But those in scorpionic energy took a step back and they grounded themselves. And they went towards working on what they know worked for them best. They went towards the positive side of things. But those who were stuck in that Capricornian energy, like a all for nothing, like chose their career over their families, like they chose money over family, money over people, career over family. Like I'm working. I can't be with you right now. I'm working. Those who chose to work as opposed to pay attention to their families and give time and energy to their families, they are taking a loss right now. All of their careers are taking a loss right now. But that's the realization that came from this Capricornian energy. They were active. It's like relationships are going to be active this summer. Like people are going to be like flaunting their new relationships. People who's looking towards better days, they're going to be able to flaunt their relationship because they weren't in this Capricorn energy. They acted like they wanted to be in a relationship that with who they wanted to be with. There was no front there. So these will be the power couples that you see out during the summer that's active. They're going to be actively engaged in their relationships. It's going to be well known that they are in a relationship. They don't have anything to hide. The Nine of Wands, they will fight people over this relationship. They will block people from coming towards their woman, block people from coming towards their man. They're fighting for this because they are balanced. But the Two of Cups sitting right next to the Two of Pentacles, first of all, that's 2-2. And then the Two of Wands sitting right above it, that's 2-2-2. That's money, power, respect. You get money, power, respect when you cater to your relationship and you balance your finances with your partner. So both of y'all could take action in the same direction because you're both doing the same things that you love to do. So being that you're doing what you love to do, you're emotionally fulfilled. You can gain top dollar doing what you love to do as opposed to doing something that you do not love to do, as opposed to sitting in heartbreak. Go towards the career that fulfills you. It's a lot of wounded warriors. It's a lot of wounded warriors. The wounded warriors is that Chiron energy. Chiron is in the house of Aries. But that means that the wounded warriors are taking the lead, is taking the stand and helping people. They're showing people how they overcame the situations that they've been in. They're speaking up. Mars is in the house of Leo. So they're being creative about showing people how to overcome, how to take the lead for themselves and overcome these situations that they put themselves into or they got into unknowingly. But there's a lot of understanding of who I belong with, who I don't belong with. There's much understanding. Now, as for the people who fulfilled their duties to take action, the people who gave them the finances or the access to be able to do that, they have taken the stand. The Page of Swords, they have taken a stand because now they learn that, man, I was supplying your bad attitude. I was supplying you to be able to do others dirty. That's not what I gave you money for. That's not why I gave you access to my account. That's not why I allowed you to be able to sit in somebody else's place. I did that because I thought that you would balance out your situation. I thought that you would love yourself and take care of yourself. They had to align with themselves and they had to be selfish enough with themselves to say, I can't fund you taking action against people. This is the Two of Swords energy. I can't afford giving you access to cause somebody else's downfall. This is Venus energy. This is Libra energy. I thought I was in a relationship with you to defend the fact that you wanted to live a better life. But instead, you decided to get people caught up in situations that causes them to fight for their life and cause heartbreak and turmoil into their lives. That's not what I gave you this 10 of Pentacles for. That's what you use this money for, to make you happy. That's what makes you happy when you have money, is to cause heartbreak and fights in other people's lives and get them tied up to the justice system, tied up in their homes, stuck in their homes, stuck in places they don't want to be, fighting for their life. That's not what I provided you money for. You were supposed to selfishly align with your own well-being. I gave you this money to fulfill your passions. I thought you were passionate about wanting to fulfill these duties, because the Knight is about duty. It's duty before dishonor. I gave you the access for you to be passionate about fulfilling these duties and cutting out the things of the past that no longer serve you. But now you make me ashamed. You make me feel ashamed in my duties. You making me you're causing my face to be shamed. Because you're doing this behind my back. You see how this lady's back, this hermit card, this person's duties, their back is turned to the fighters and to the creators. You turned your back on doing what's good. You did these things behind my back. I could have just gave it to the person that helps everybody. Instead, I gave you a chance, and this is what you caused. This is what you caused, heartbreak. When you had all the money in the world to make you happy, all you chose to do was cause heartbreak. So being that this Page of Swords dropped his sword, took a stand, got creative and used the sword to cut out these individuals, they feel emotionally balanced because they had a reality check. They had a reality check. When they look back on everything that happened, when they looked out their window, when they see death versus growth, it was a reality check. This person don't even want to show their face right now. You make it's like spouses. They make their spouses feel shame for providing for people, and spouses and partners and things like that who they thought was making their lives comfortable, but instead they were bringing challenges to people. They ran towards bringing challenges to people. These people hopped in the chariot. They took a stand. They balanced out their emotions. They understood what happened, faced reality of what happened. They balanced out their emotions, took the time, took a step back, balanced out their emotions. Now they understand why Somebody's desire to feel good, they're chasing after that. They're chasing after their desires to feel good. They're going towards the relationship that makes them happy. They're going towards a relationship that helps them balance out their finances. They're going towards somebody who can help build them a fortune. They already have the Ace of Pentacles. Now they want to go towards a relationship with somebody that helps balance out their emotions. The Two of Cups is like opposites attract. Me and you are too much alike over here. We're too much alike. And being too much alike, that doesn't really help balance out our situation. Let me go towards somebody that'll help me balance out my situation. What do I mean when we're too much alike? That means like a Scorpio. It's like it's like, okay, I'm an Aries. So if I get with another Aries, we're too much alike. Yes, we bring the fire, but we only bring one type of fire. Okay, there's 3 parts to the fire. There's blue, there's orange, there's red. Okay? Aries is like that red part of the fire. That's too much heat. That's too much smoke. So an Aries shouldn't even be with an Aries. You understand? An Aries, if you want to be with somebody of your kind, be with a Sagittarius. Because they're not worried about the money. They're more grounded in their career. They're more grounded in their emotions. They're not into stabbing people in the back. This is about comfort zones. This is about longevity. The good side of Scorpio is about longevity. They're in between longevity and careers. A Mars energy is in between the mind and the body. They go in between the mind and the body. Like, yes, they like to look good. They connected to that Taurus energy. So they like to look good. They like to be flashy. They like to use their money to show off. But they also like to keep people in their feelings. They also like to play with people's minds. They also like to play with people's heads and play with people's emotions. So 2 of these people can't be the same because they're just going to be balancing. They're just going to be challenging their emotions based on how they look. Now, to be with a Leo energy, if any of these people be with a Leo energy, that's about the children. It's going to be too much romantic, too much romance. So you need somebody to help balance your situation out. Somebody who understands your fire, but somebody who's not too childish. You both don't want to be in a lead. You understand that one of you guys is the leader and one of you guys learns from the leader. But you're not in childish energy. That's what I mean when I say the elements. The elements are the same. Opposites attract. So when 2 energies are together, two Sagittariuses don't get along. 2 Leos don't get along. 2 Aries don't get along. Be with somebody that complements your energy. Somebody that if you bring the yin, they bring the yang. If you bring the yang, they bring the yin. It don't matter which side y'all pull out, you're going to balance each other out. It don't matter which side come out, you're going to balance each other out. When somebody's in their dark energy, somebody's going to be in their light energy. Y'all not going to be both in dark energy at the same time. When somebody's in light energy, somebody else is going to be in dark energy to protect that light energy. It's not going to be 2 light energies at the same time because the emotions, you don't want to let your guards down. So somebody always has to play one of these roles to help balance out the situation. Somebody has to be on guard when somebody isn't on guard. When somebody's expressing, if a man is using his emotions towards the children, then you use your emotions in defense as the woman to protect your family. If the woman is using her emotions towards the children and towards the family, then the man is in defense mode. It goes back and forth, but it always balances out. And they do not step on each other's toes. That way they could work together to help build their finances because somebody's always protecting the finances and somebody's always loving to bring their creativity to the project. Nine of Wands energy is about taking action. It's about taking the necessary action. But it's also about, the Wands energy is also about your passion, your creativity, your intention, your aspirations. It's about, what are you passionately fighting for? What are you using most of your energy to fight for? Are you fighting to cause harm in somebody's life, or are you fighting to bring prosperity to our situation? These are the energies that's going on. So there's a lot of talk going on about what's happening in secret. The moon, let me change the moon, because the moon actually is in the house of Cancer right now. The moon is in its own house. So secrets is coming out about people in their own house. Leave people to explore their emotions, because it's a lot of secrets coming out in the home. So whatever secrets is coming out in the home, allow people some time to kind of flush through those emotions. And then they will move in a direction, they will head in your direction once they're grounded. Leo, Aries and Taurus is in Leo. So people will take the lead and head in the direction that they need to go once they ground their emotions from dealing with the snake energy. Mercury and Leo is in the house. Mercury and the sun is in the house of Gemini. So there's a lot of the divine is forcing people to speak up. The divine is forcing all the childish energy, the immature energy, to tell on themselves. Everybody who know they were being childish, now they're telling on themselves. And people are looking at them like, dang, this is the type of person that you are? Okay, I see your true colors. Let me move out of here. Let me go on to where I'm going. Jupiter, Uranus, and North Node is all in the house of Taurus. So there's valuable life lessons going on with entire collectives moving towards in a direction where they won't be backstabbed, where they won't be heartbroken. They're leaving their comfort zones. South Node is in Pluto, is in Scorpio. They're sucking up their emotions, and they learn their lessons. They're stepping away from their comfort zones. There's no more tears to cry. It's all dried out. They're taking their fortunes and they're moving forward. Everybody's moving forward in the direction that they go. There was a major shift. There was a major energetic shift. Ain't nothing gangster about causing harm. Ain't nothing cool about causing heartbreak and harm and playing with people's emotions, especially when it comes to their money, their children, and their life. There's nothing funny about that. Let me just flip these cards over, because there's always a flip side to the story. Ace of Cups, the Hangman. They're emotionally fulfilled and they're stuck. God has ordained people to be stuck on the person that totally fulfills their emotions. Look, that's truth. The divine is handing out the rewards now. The tower has fallen on all negative relationships. The tower has fallen on everybody relationships. The divine is handing out the rewards now. The judges, the lawyers, all of these people are not in control anymore. They're not in control of people's relationships anymore. The divine is stepping in. The divine is taking over the bodies of those in the courtroom. They stopping the fight. They're freeing people from these situations that they shouldn't be tied up in the first place. Somebody does not like giving out healthy rewards. The devil does not hand out satisfaction. The truth is out. The truth is being seen like a telescope, through telescopic eyes. The truth is out on these relationships. Success. People feel successful when they feel joyful when they're in success. And now they understand why they aren't getting what they asked for. People are understanding why they aren't getting what they asked for. And now they're being creative and moving the Four of Wands. Now they're being creative and moving in a direction that where they can express their creativity. Because they know that they're going toward judgment has been called. They know that they're going towards a woman that will protect them. The men have made a final decision. They're going towards women that will protect them. The masculine, the patriarchy energy was under judgment. Because the matriarchy energy has to rise, has to defend their nation, has to defend their territory, has to defend their household, has to defend, have to step up to their duties to balance out the patriarchy energy. We have to balance out the patriarchy energy. So all men have learned their lesson right now. And all men know where they belong. They know which woman helps balance out their emotions. They're headed in that direction. Nobody can stop them. Nobody can come in between that. Nothing, because the divine is in control. The divine took control over this entire situation. The universe has stepped in to raise the vibration of the planet. They're in control of people's actions, emotions, money, finances, everything. Nobody's in control right now. Nobody's in control. If you think you're in control right now, even I'm not in control. I'm not even in control. People look to me as if I'm in control of what's happening out in the world. No, I'm delivering what's happening out in the world onto God. And God is allowing the universe to respond to what I am, to the truth that I am revealing. The universe is resonating off of how we feel. The universe resonates and makes changes to everyone based on the changes that we make within ourselves. So every time we walk away from a situation that no longer serves us, every time we choose that higher path, every time we step a foot in the right direction, the universe holds everybody up to that same standard. If one person did good, then everybody could do good. If one person was able to do it, everybody can do it. There's no excuse. If one person can be faithful, everybody can be faithful. There's no excuse. You have an example. An example has been set. And because that example has been set, everybody's held to that standard. So if one person can do it, if one person could get through it, if one person had to go through it and survive, then everybody can go through it and survive. That's the judgment being called. If one person can do it, everybody can do it, because they always leave the fight up to one person. But since that one person succeeded in that fight, then everybody's held to that person's standard. The divine is hiding this person's face, because the divine understands that if this person feels successful cutting out the world, cutting out things that no longer serve them, if this person can do it, everybody can do it. Everybody's held accountable to that standard. So it's not about you not getting what you're asking for. It's about you taking the necessary steps in the right direction and fulfilling your duties onto this earth. And making sure that your actions are correct and positive. And for the collective and not for yourself. Make sure your decisions involve everybody and not just fulfilling your own emotions because you want to cause somebody heartbreak. Because you like to see other people fight. Because you like to see other people tied up in situations where they don't belong. Those people will be stuck in those type of situations, and everybody else will be headed towards living the life that they want to live. Nobody will have to depend on anybody, because people are being put in positions to defend themselves, to be able to take care of themselves and their households. Nobody's taking the lead over anybody. Everybody will be able to take the lead in the direction that they want to go, join whoever they want to be with, and things of that nature. There's no more say-so over anybody's life. With love, loyalty, honesty, and respect. That's the message for today. May it resonate with everyone who's ready to move forward. There's no more fighting necessary right now. Justice has to be served. It's like music to people's ears. Justice has to be served right now. Because these Queen of Swords is standing up. You see the Queen of Swords over there? The Queen of Swords is standing up. Has stood up. Stood in their defense. There's no more reason to bring a fight. Bring a fight to somebody who's going to stand up for themselves. There's no reason to bring a fight to somebody who will fight by themselves. Because the divine will always step in to help that person and protect that person. Love, loyalty, honesty, and respect. I am the great mother, divine goddess, the Empress Royale. Be blessed out there, my people, with a healthy relationship.